pronouns. Okay, reflexive pronouns. Let's start. Now, these reflexive pronouns exist with the reflexive verbs. Reflexive. Okay, reflexive verbs. Okay, so we need to by heart some verbs, reflexive verbs, and to realize that these verbs will always use the reflexive pronouns. For example, ish, ergero, ish. This verb will be called like this in the dictionary. It will be named like this. Wish, ergero. It also could be mit or uber, one of them. You don't need to understand the preparation for now. This ergation, uber, or this erger, uber, mit. Okay. So we need to by heart the reflexive verbs in order to understand the reflexive pronouns. We also know reflexive verbs are accusative, and reflexive verbs can also have dative and accusative forms. Pronouns can have dative as well as accusative forms. Let us discuss the forms. In general, reflexive pronouns exist in all the languages. In this, we'll discuss like this: ish, myself. I do it myself. I am ergeremish. I am annoyed with myself. You are annoyed with yourself. He is annoyed with himself. Himself, myself, yourself, themselves, ourselves. And when the sense comes, we mean them to be reflexive, just like in English. And other languages also have reflexive pronouns. So we discuss the list of the reflexive pronouns. It's easy. It is a nominative form. Let's create a table here. You can pause the video and write down the table. Very important session, reflexive verbs and how they are used. I give some very good hints here that you will have a good knowledge about this. You will not never go wrong with your items or with speaking German. We have accusative and nominative accusative case I have written. We have accusative reflex pronouns and dative reflex pronouns. Ich becomes here, mich. Here becomes mir. Only the ish and do form change in the dative form. Here, ish. He, she, and she. See, only dative have only different between accusative and dative is the mere and dear. All the others remain the same. Only S is becoming ish only. Here, nominative is here, here it becomes once. Same in the dative. Here becomes ish. Same in G. Here, G as capital, reflex pronoun is also the capital. Both the, both the cases. S is small for they. Here also S will be small. So this. Understood? This is the reflexive verbs list. Now, we will just discuss some examples. Wish island. Example is I must hurry. In English, you don't say I must hurry myself. In German, they mean it like this. Ich muss mich beeilen. Ich kann mich so gern. Du musst dich beeilen. Er muss sich beeilen. He must hurry himself. Hurry himself. Er muss sich beeilen. Er muss beeilen. CS will be the same. RGS, sich beeilen. Ihr müsst euch. You all must hurry yourself. There's a party going on. You must hurry yourself to attend the party in time. One time. See, you formal. S capital. This guy is capital. You must hurry yourself like this. They must hurry themselves. There are certain verbs which are always reflexive. There are certain verbs which are not always reflexive. For example, you say this treffen. Refrain is not always reflexive. This is the problem that arises. Three things is that all the reflexive verbs not do not always follow the reflexive pronoun, do not always have the reflexive pronoun. Some reflexive verbs may not have the reflexive pronoun all the time, and some verbs are there which follow the dative form. Now, today I'm going to discuss a very nice secret with you. Let us go on to the secret. Are you all ready for the secret? Let's do it. Let's go there. Okay. Wait a minute. Here, I want to teach you a very important concept, a very important, very good hint for you to understand the reflexive pronoun, how to use them and never go wrong with them. Here I have this book. I matched with him an actual book. This man is looking at himself in the mirror. So let's take the example of this Treffel here. Can I meet myself? Can I meet myself in the mirror? No. So Treffel will not take a reflexive form here. Can I meet him? Yes, it is possible. He is meeting him. He doesn't want to meet her, but she is meeting him. So we can have a reflexive pronoun here. I want to meet her does not involve a reflexive pronoun. If I want to meet her, this does not involve reflexive pronoun. Here, sorry, I made a mistake there. Here, both of them want to meet each other. This is transitive. So I said wrong. Sorry. This woman and this man don't want. Both of them want to meet each other. So here we have Stefan as reflexive verb. They want to meet. They want to meet each other. They want to meet. When both the sides want to meet, want to perform the action, then we have the reflexive pronoun used. It is called as reciprocal pronoun. If they want to meet each other, both of them want to meet each other, so you can use the reflexive pronoun here. We must wish. We must to meet each other. We want to meet each other. Usually ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं हम लोग प्रेफरेंस के लिए कि wear. Usually wear takes a reflexive pronoun. Here also understand the concept anyways. Both of them want to meet each other, so it is just referent. Here I want to meet her. He wants to meet her. She doesn't want to meet him. So here it is reflexive pronoun is missing. You won't use the reflexive pronoun here. We say here he wants to meet her. यहाँ पे this नहीं आया reflect right. This referent will not be this referent. It's just a normal sentence. Where will the referent? Referent is not always reflexive. It's a very important concept you should know. Referent में हमेशा reflexive होगा. Just imagine how can I meet myself in the mirror? No, we can meet each other. When I want to meet her, meet somebody, one-sided ourselves, so we don't use a reflexive pronoun. This picture has to be kept in mind. Mirror seeing is reflexive. Both of them want to meet each other is reciprocal. These verbs are not usually mentioned in the dictionary as this. And this when one-sided is there, then we cannot use the reflexive pronoun. For example, this question. Question is a reflexive pronoun called as a reflexive pronoun. Can I kiss myself? Ishmashtami is question. I can kiss myself, no problem. They want to kiss each other, so we can use in both the cases. We are going to use reflexive pronoun. Wir müssen uns küssen. Sie, they want to meet kiss each other. Sie möchten sich küssen. Ich möchte mich küssen. He wants to kiss her. यहाँ पे reflexive verb नहीं आएगा. Reflexive pronoun नहीं आएगा. Er möchte sie küssen. यहाँ पे reflexive pronoun use नहीं किया मैंने. First चरण देखते हैं. First चरण is to introduce. First चरण remember is also a dative reflexive verb. This we learn later. Let's come for now. Concentrate on the accusative form. First, I can introduce myself to the people. So ich stelle mich vor. I'm introduce myself. Myself. We can introduce each other. We are first and uns. We can introduce each other. But if I want to introduce you, this man is trying to introduce this girl to the office people. Here they will not use the reflexive form. Er gerne. This is always reflexive. Why? Because I can annoy myself. I can be annoyed by myself. We can annoy. We can annoy each other. I can annoy you. You see, this condition does not come. You see, even if this condition comes, it is reflexive only. Because here I can annoy her. We use this here. Reflexive pronoun. Erget Z. यार यहाँ पे reflexive pronoun नहीं आएगा. Reflexive pronoun यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा, but ergen will be used is as a reflexive pronoun. Here reflexive pronoun will be used. Here reflexive pronoun will be used, and here reflexive pronoun will not be used. It's a transitive case. If I'm ergering somebody else, then we say it is a non-transitive verb. It's transitive verb, and we cannot use the reflexive pronoun with erger. Erger is a reflexive verb, but in this case, if I'm ergering somebody else, you cannot use the reflexive pronoun. I'm annoying her, so I can use the reflexive pronoun. I can annoy myself. I can be upset with myself. We can be upset about each other. But if I'm upset about somebody else, then we cannot use the reflexive pronoun. Understood? Then unmelden. I can apply myself for a job. We can apply each other for a job. He when he is applying for her a job, he's applying for her. Then we cannot use the reflexive pronoun. This is the important concept. These are all the linked list of the reflexive verbs. We choose the reflexive pronoun. But reflexive pronoun is not always used. Certain verbs, ergen, I was wrong there. Ergen will not take reflexive pronoun here. The transitive case. Ich ärgere mich. Du ärgerst mich. You are annoying me. यहाँ पे du ärgerst dich mich नहीं होगा. Because he is annoying her. She is saying du ärgerst mich. Du ärgerst dich mich नहीं. Du का dich mich नहीं हो गया. Du ärgerst mich. Wir ärgern uns. They ध्यान में रखो we first person plural and third person plural usually ये reflexive pronoun लेते हैं in all the cases. It's just a observation I have made. You can observe it yourself as well. We discuss more examples later. I have for now some examples with me. Let us go there. Okay. This we go further. Here we begin with the reflexive pronoun. Again, यहाँ पे use किया. Let me explain the logic of this mirror transit. This one. Okay. In these examples. Abend habe ich über Felix geärgert. I was annoyed with Felix. Gestern Abend habe ich mich über Felix geärgert. About somebody geärgert. We discuss this later. Okay. Discuss this later. For now, this concept has to be understood. Very interesting concept. I found it in this book. I'm trying to explain this to you all. We'll discuss the example later.